would find their way. Lights, camera. CBS? Hi, CBS.
Mr. Wiener, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Ralph, have a seat, please.
Yes, sir. What's this?
Your latest Nielsen ratings.
I don't know how to read these.
Well, we'll look at, let me get my cigar out of here. Take a look at page 5, the chart, your 5-year trend. Look at the red line. Is the red line going up or is the red line going down?
Down, I guess?
Bingo, correct the mundo. Give the man a cubie down.
And what does that mean?
Means your ratings have been falling.
What? Our ratings are falling? You mean our ratings are falling?
I think that was the line, yes.
Mark! Have you read our fan letters?
Yeah, I've seen both of them. And the numbers don't lie, Ralph. Your numbers have been going down for the last year. And look what happened earlier this year when NBC put Bonanza in your time slot.
Oh, Hard, that show's a flash in the pan. It'll never last.
Even so, we need to make some changes. Marty over at Reynolds Tobacco, he's, how should I say this? He's concerned.
Harv, you're canceling us? You can't cancel us. We've been the cash cow for this network for 10 years.
Look, we can't afford to be sentimental about this, Ralph. This is business.
Harv, we go back 10 years. Hell, I got a house payment and 3 alimonies to pay.
As I said, we can't be sentimental about this. This is business. The advertisers want eyeballs. If we can't produce, they're going to dump us faster than Liz Taylor dumps husbands. But look, we got a new show that we think is going to be a big hit. It involves a man with a talking horse called Mr. Ed. We want to give that a try in your time slot.
What educated, smart people will want to watch a show about a talking horse?
Think a tobacco company cares anything about educated and intelligent?
Oh, Harv, you can't cancel us now. We got some great shows coming up with some great guests.
Like who?
Well, like tonight, we've got Joan Crawford.
Joan Crawford,
The one and only.
Well, let's give it a try. See what happens. If we can turn this thing around, maybe the network will reconsider.
Oh, Harv, you won't regret this. This is going to be great. You won't regret this. It's going to be awesome.
I regret this already. Get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you and welcome you to this, our 133rd broadcast of This Is Your Life. Our star, Ralph Edwards, will be with us in just a minute. But before he comes out, let's go over a few house rules. First, no flash photography. Yes, I'm looking at you, Jim. No flash photography tonight. And second, keep your eyes on the applause. When you see him, give it your all. Now let's practice. Oh, come on, I know you can do better than that. How about we try one more time? Now that's what I'm talking about. Are you ready to roll?
Yes!
I said, are you ready to roll? All right,
program for all America, brought to you by Lucky Strike. And now, here's our host, Mr. You Bet Your Life himself, Ralph Edwards!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the greatest show on earth. This is your life. Now, I just want to tell you that what we do at this show is we bring up your favorite celebrities and give you some insight into their lives. Now, we've got a really special guest for you this evening because right here in Burbank, California, filming at the studio next door is none other than the great Joan Crawford. Now, our cameras have been secretly filming Joan. So, I'm going to go over and knock on her stage door. Let's go get her.
And action.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and... this is crap.
Cut. I'm sorry, Miss Crawford, what's the matter now?
The script, it's horrid. Why, it's pablum. I don't know who wrote this, but he's a hack. My 10-year-old daughter can do better than this.
Miss Crawford, this is Shakespeare. Now, would you do the lines as written, please? All right, let's try this again. Now remember, stir that cauldron. You're a witch.
Hey, buddy, I've been called worse.
All right, quiet on the set, everybody. Take 2.
Double, double, toil and trouble.
Joan Crawford! I'm Ralph Edwards, and this is your life.
How dare you interrupt my scene? Why, the nerve, the unmitigated gall. Why, I could flay the skin from your bones, you worm.
And now a word from our sponsor, Lucky Strike Cigarettes.
Oh my God. That witch almost killed me.
We need to go to our backup plan.
You got a backup plan?
Our new surprise guest is...
Who? That's your backup plan? You're killing me. We're gonna get canceled for sure. What about Joey Bishop?
in Vegas.
Jimmy Durante?
Dead 3 years now.
O.J. Simpson?
Still in jail. Look, I think you're gonna like this lady. She's got a hell of a resume, and she's right here in our studio audience.
Hey, Sandy, will you do me a big favor?
Anything you want, Ralph.
Send my resume to all the networks because we're gonna get canceled for sure.
Welcome back to This Is Your Life and your host, Ralph Edwards.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it looks like Joan Crawford was indisposed. But we have a real surprise for you. Tonight, right here in our studio audience, we have a very special lady. You're going to learn all about her tonight on This Is Your Life. Let's go ahead and bring her up right now. Are you here, Julie Herndon? Are you here? Come on down because Julie Herndon, this is your life.
I think we already saw it.
Julie, we're very happy to have you here tonight on This Is Your Life. I understand that you're a dentist from Saratoga, California. Okay. And that's so interesting. And and I also see you're the president of the local Rotary Club. Well, Julie Herndon, I have to admit, I know absolutely nothing about you, but my assistants have arranged to bring several special people from your past here tonight so that they can tell your story in person. Let's see if you remember this voice.
Hold on there, young lady. Don't make me chase you in my heels.
That's right, Julie. It's the assistant principal from Saratoga High School, none other than Mrs. Edna Kramer. Come out, Edna.
No running in the squad. Is that skirt regulations?
It is now.
Welcome, Mrs. Kramer. So you were the assistant principal in 1981, right?
I was. Go Falcons!
Share with our audience, if you will, your recollections of Julie.
Who?
Julie Herndon.
Oh, yes. You know, my memory is not the same as it was in 1981, so it comes and goes. So who are you again?
Oh, you may know her by her maiden name, Julie Fox.
Oh, yes. I remember. Let me see. Let's see. September 28th, absent. Water skiing on the Delta with family. They had a houseboat, poor dears. October 14th, absent. Injured leg breaks at family home. Says she also did carpentry, plumbing, and concrete work. Isn't that ladylike? November 15th, absent. Skiing with family at Squaw Valley. December 3rd, skiing at Squaw. January 21st, skiing at Squaw. February 2nd, skiing at Crookwood. May 24th, water skiing on the Delta. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Did you ever attend class?
Well, Mrs. Kramer, is there anything that you remember about Julie from when she was at school?
She loved our sloppy joes.
Thank you, Mrs. Edna Kramer, for those heartwarming. We have a lovely parting gift for you. Please follow Sandy off. That's right. No. There you go. There you go. And so, Julie, you graduated from Saratoga High School and continued your education at the University of Southern California, where you received a BS in exercise science. But it wasn't all studying, was it? As I understand it, Julie, this is where you met your husband, Bill. And that first meeting didn't quite go as planned, did it? Let's see if you recognize this voice.
Julie, from now on, just stay away from my boyfriends.
Yes, Julie, it's your college roommate from USC, Francine Fishpaw. Come on out, Francine.
Julie, it's so good to see you, darling, after all these years, and you're looking actually just as I hoped you would.
So, Francine Fishpaw, I'm told that you and Julie were sorority sisters at,
A Chi O, Alpha Chi Omega, and you know, I was so happy that the A Chi Os pledged Julie because normally they went for the fashion types.
Are you suggesting that Julie wasn't fashionable?
Oh, no. Jeans and t-shirts are a fashion statement.
And what kind of a student was Julie?
Oh, she was dedicated, really dedicated. The rest of us ACIOs, we were kind of into hair and makeup and manis and petties at the spa, but not Julie. She studied, and she got a BS in exercise science.
Francine, I've just been handed a note. What can you tell me and us about the crazy glue incident?
Excuse me, what?
It says here that it was widely suspected that you were behind the prank of putting crazy glue in Julie's shampoo.
Me? Oh, I would never do anything like that. And why would I pull a mean prank on Julie just because she stole my date?
Stole your date? Please explain.
I will tell you all about it. Well, it happened to be a double date. Julie was set up with Freddie Goldthwait, and I was set up with this dreamy guy, Bill Herndon.
Bill Herndon? Wait, you mean that Bill Herndon?
Yes, yes.
So what happened?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. The date started fine, and then Bill got a look at Julie, and he never even looked at me the rest of the night. I sat there like a fool when they were making goo-goo eyes at each other. Ah, you tramp, you tramp, you can
My. Julie, is this true? Julie, is this true?
I went to Taco Bell with the guys next door, so he was mine at that point.
She ended up marrying Bill, the man of her dreams. I ended up with Freddie Goldthwait, and actually afterwards, it was only afterwards that I find out he'd been escapee from the state hospital for the criminally insane. He took me to Bolivia, where I lived in an ice cave for 20 years, but I don't hold a grudge. No, I'm over it totally.
Well, thank you, Francine. Nice talk. We have a lovely friend. Now, Julie, according to my sources, you graduated from USC with honors, and then you went to dental school at the University of the Pacific in Stockton. Let's see. Let's see if you remember this voice.
Hello, Miss Herndon. How are you doing with the bicuspid?
That's right. It's your old professor at UOP, Dr. Rufus Mandible. Come on out, doctor. So, Dr. Mandible, I see here that you were the one responsible for training Julie to be a dentist. Tell us, what kind of a student was she?
Well, Julie was one of the best students that I ever encountered. She was really top of the class, right? Top of the class. However, when she entered the school, she didn't know the difference between a mesial and a distal.
A what?
A mesial and a distal. Now, we knew she would go very far. There was a day when she forgot her half-Hollenbeck wax carving instrument, right? And then the instructor wanted to see something about her occlusal anatomy and the sluiceway on an amalgam prep and filling.
That's great, Professor. But could you translate for our audience?
Oh man, I do speak in jargon, right? So let me go again. So there was a day in which the instructor came by and wanted to check out her work on the occlusal anatomy and the sluiceway and the amalgam prep and filling, right? So she had to take out a bobby pin for her head and to check out the metallurgy and show the examiner. That's how resourceful she was.
Okay, great.
And Julie, remember the day when someone stole your extracted teeth container? And you screamed, how am I supposed to do 8 extractions and 4 fillings and a tooth with a tooth to play with, right? Luckily for you, the tooth fairy brought your teeth back. And you passed the test with flying colors.
I have no idea what you said, but what happened next?
Well, she went into practice with her father, with her dad, Gregory Fox, on Big Basin Way in Saratoga, and she became a dental rock star. Well, how did that happen? She had a 3D digital radiography system, which was linked to a CAD CAM that helped her mill or machine out some lucite blocks that expanded people's trabecular by 3.5 degrees. And that made the difference. And by the way, we're not done yet. I'm still waiting to check off your 7/8 molar from your typodont from the senior year. Your typodont from the senior year. And, better still, if you can contribute some money to the Rufus Mandible Hawaii Condo Retirement Fund, I can check off your molar and hand you your diploma so you can graduate.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mandible. That was incomprehensible but wonderful. Let's have another round of applause for Dr. Lucas Mandible. So, you were a full-time professional dentist. And you must have been a good one too, because I understand that you have built a loyal following of patients. We even heard from one woman who made an appointment to see you every week for 15 years. Let's see if you remember this voice.
Dr. Julie, can I please get in to see you right away? I haven't been to your office in 3 hours. The Novocaine is wearing off.
That's right, Julie. It's your favorite patient, the one with the all-inclusive insurance policy with no deductibles, the one that paid off all of your student loans and the new Tesla. Please welcome Miss Candy Kane.
It's parked out front.
Welcome, Miss Kane. Will you please tell our studio audience and the folks listening at home, how did you become Julie's favorite patient?
Well, Ralph, it was 1997, and it was a Sunday morning. I had broken a tooth, and I called my dentist, and he was not open on Sunday, so a girlfriend suggested that I call Julie. Julie was wonderful. She came right down and opened her office, and she fixed my tooth. It was a total joy, and she even gave me some special chocolate-flavored dental floss.
And were you...
Oh, I was hooked.
You were hooked?
I was hooked.
What does it mean to be hooked on a dentist?
Well, it was such a joy to go see her. I wanted to go see her every day. But she checked my teeth while I was there, and she said that they were all really fine, even the one that she fixed. See? And I knew that I was going to have to devise some way to get to see her, since she would only see me if I needed something. So I broke my tooth on a Zagna bar.
You're kidding.
And called her to see her another time.
No, you're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. Wait. Okay, oh yeah, she fixed that, and it was so much fun. But then I realized after breaking 2 teeth on candy bars, I was going to have to come up with another way to be able to see Julie. So I took up hockey. I lost these teeth in Toronto. And these teeth here, I lost. Where did I lose these? Vancouver. And I lost this whole row of teeth in Saskatchewan. She picks me up each time.
And do you still play hockey?
Oh no, I don't play hockey anymore. I had to give that up because I got run over by a Zamboni. So I had to resort to some other way of getting to see Julie, and that's when I discovered tooth decay.
Tooth decay?
Yes. Did you know that if you go to bed at night with a jawbreaker and you leave it in your mouth all night, you have a sugar bath and you get cavities?
I would imagine.
Try it sometime.
No thanks. No thanks.
You want a vet?
No, thank you. Thank you.
Are you sure? How about a Tootsie Roll?
Maybe later. So you started getting cavities.
Oh, boy did I ever. My mouth looked like a wiffle ball. And I got to see Julie almost every other day.
And
yeah! Oh, I can't remember my lines.
so didn't Julie...
What?
I said, didn't Julie tell you to stop eating candy?
Yes, she did.
Oh.
She did. She did tell me to stop eating it, but I was having too much fun. You know what happens? This is really a tip everyone should know. You know what happens when you eat 3 Oreo cookies and you leave all the crumbs in your mouth? And then you fill your mouth with Pop Rocks? And then you wash it all down with the Jolt Cola? I mean, it's wonderful. Just watch this.
No.
No, wait, this'll
No, I think
take,
we're going to save that demonstration for a little
it'll
later.
only take a second.
Come on in here for this candy cake, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Julie, it's pretty clear that your patients loved you. So you settled down in Saratoga, and you and Bill started raising a family. Let's see, there was Zach, and Keegan, and Quinn. Wow, I guess your favorite TV show was My 3 Sons. And according to my sources, they were not all just Boy Scouts. They were Eagle Scouts. Well, Julie, let's see if you remember or recognize these voices.
Oh, Mom, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Can't we ever sleep in on a Sunday?
Mom, the dog's dug up your roses again.
Mom, we're hungry. We got the munchies. Fix us something to eat.
That's right, Julie. It looks like you fixed plenty of food, because look at your little Boy Scouts now. Straight from Camp Runamuck, it's your sons Zach, Keegan, and Quinn, and their Scoutmaster, Larry Grace.
Hold your liquor pretty well. Don't write naughty words on walls if you can't spell. Be prepared to hide that pack of cigarettes. If you cannot cover bets, make sure you hide those reefers where they won't be found. And be careful not to smoke them when the Scoutmaster is around. For he only will insist that they be shared. Be prepared.
do your good turns when nobody's watching you. Looking for adventure of a new, different kind.
Come across a Girl Scout who is similarly inclined. Don't be scared. Be prepared.
That was wonderful, boys. Wow, and what impressive uniforms. What? You would know. And what do you call these?
Oh, these are merit badges. You earn them by completing courses.
You need 21 of these badge boys to become an Eagle Scout.
First aid, swimming, camping,
Gynecology.
astronomy, zoology, and you need to perform a major community service project.
That's incredible. That must give you quite a sense of accomplishment.
Well, not really.
What do you mean? My kids feel like they've accomplished something if they're out of bed by noon.
You don't know our mom.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't know our mom. She's really accomplished.
We run a 5K, she does a triathlon. We get a merit badge for dog paddling in the school, she gets scuba certified.
We get a first aid certification. We find out later that she's an ambulance driver and an EMT.
We learn to cook s'mores around the campfire. She whips up a 4-course gourmet meal. It's sick.
Now, Larry, I understand you're the scoutmaster. What can you tell us about this family?
Well, Ralph, I can honestly say, all my years in scouting, I have never been associated with such a high-achieving group of people. As a matter of fact, not only are these 3 guys Eagle Scouts, she's been a scouter for many, many years. She's been supporting her sons, she's been an assistant scoutmaster, and in fact, with all of that, we are proud to present her with a new, unique, one-of-a-kind merit badge. It's the Superman merit badge.
Well, This Is Your Life will be right back after a word from our sponsor, Lucky Strike Cigarettes.
Oh my God, Ralph, you won't believe this.
What? They're canceling us already?
No, Mr. Weeder's been watching the Nielsen ratings.
All right, give me the bad news. I can take it.
That's just it. There isn't any bad news. Our ratings have gone up ever since Julie's been on air. Whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Okay. Well, welcome back to This Is Your Life. Tonight we're celebrating the life of a very amazing woman. Dr. Julie Herndon of Saratoga, California. So Julie, so far we've learned that you're a popular dentist who's tops in her UOP dental school. You're a gourmet cook, a scoutmaster, an EMT and an ambulance driver, a snow skier, a water skier, a wife and a mother, a bricklayer, a PTA president, a dog trainer, a world traveler. Oh my God! On top of all that, I'm told that you just finished serving a year as the president of your Rotary Club? I'm exhausted just reading this. Well, Julie, I must say, I think the only remaining mystery is whether or not you've accomplished enough to be sainted. And to help us make that decision, we have a very special guest with us tonight. See if you recognize this voice.
Betty's got the dominoes. Betty's got the dominoes. Domino, go frisk 'em. all kinds of other things. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes, Julie, it's the big cheese himself, straight from the Vatican, Pope Edmund the First.
Yes! It's holy water! You betcha! Okay, now, where do we start?
Well, Your Holiness, I must say, it is a rare treat to have you on our show. Who's your assistant?
That's Sock. He just pushes me around. And, you know, doesn't talk nicely. But that's the way it goes, okay?
I see. Well, let me say once again, what a pleasure it is.
Oh, God, it's my pleasure. But you forgot to ask me where I kept my army.
Well, that's because you actually asked me that. Well, yeah, you say the
You
question.
asked me, where do I keep my army?
Well, actually, you asked me, do you know where a Pope keeps his army?
Oh,
Pope
I
Edmund.
do ask him that. Where do I keep my army?
I don't know. Where does a Pope keep his armies?
Up my little sleepy.
So, Pope Edmund, what does it take for one to be sainted?
Well, my God, it's not easy. Let me tell you. It takes 2 steps. They both require miracles. You get beatified, which is cool. But 2 miracles only get you up. Oh, wait a minute. It gets you sainthood. Sainthood. Oh my God. 2 miracles get you sainthood. These must be bona fide. Blow your shirt up miracles. Not things like we consider today. Like telling your kids, your teenagers to turn their iPhones off for 5 minutes. Or winning your parties and hi there. Anyway, your party's nomination for president. Okay. Particularly when nobody can stand either one of them.
Well, Your Holiness, can you please give us an example of a miracle worthy of sainthood?
Well, like Jesus said when he turned water into wine. A lot of people misunderstood that. It wasn't water into wine trick that was such a big deal, but wine. Old, exquisite, Zinfandel. The score was 95 points. I'm spectator. By the way, you get these at Trader Joe's or Emma. Okay. Now, let me read from the Holy Scripture. This is Latin. Remember, Betty's got the dominoes and domino priscum and all that stuff. So I'm not going to have to translate. No, I am going to have to. No, I'm not. The pocket. Now look it up, okay? That means the candidate must appeal the sick. Now let's see. Medical missions. Click. Right? And, oh wait, the candidate raised someone from the dead. Wow. She got Jean Zambetti to start coming to the Rotary.
You're erasing Holy Scripture?
Well, let's see. Yeah, I am. It says here, the candidate must have died of heart. Now that's a little harsh. I think, well, as far as I can see, we've got 2 bona fide miracles. All we need now is some witnesses.
Ooh, let's call back all the guests that were on tonight's show. Edna Kramer, Francine Fishpaw, Rufus Mandible, Candy Kane, Keegan Quinn, Zach, and Larry. Come on out.
We can cut those, some of the red tape and candles right now. Okay. Now all the witnesses are here?
Witnesses are here.
Yeah, okay. So, I state your name.
I state your name.
I then state your name.
I then state your name.
Never mind. Let's just keep going, okay? We got too much of this stuff here. All right. To hereby claim and attest.
I hereby claim and attest
that Julie Herndon What do you give me online? What do you mean? That Julie Herndon is an incredibly awesome person.
that Julie Herndon is an incredibly awesome person.
And we love her.
And we love her.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
By the power vested in me.
By the power vested in me.
No. Stop repeating that.
No. Stop repeating it now.
Shut up. By the power vested in me, the holiest of holy, Pope Edmund I, I christen thee Saint. I christen thee Saint Jude.
Great idea for a new show. Wonder Woman starring Julie Herndon. Give a warm round of applause for past President Connie Palladino.
good. Well, Miss Julie, let's see. You want to put that right there? I would say that Miss Julie, Presidente Julie, Dr. Julie, you did it all. What a year, and you not only surpassed. You actually, you achieved all your goals. You achieved Rotary International goals. You brought home that wonderful President citation that we worked so hard for. And Julie did it and more. And they increased the social media. I think they did a wonderful job. Her board was fantastic. Not as good as mine, but just about. I know, I couldn't resist. But Julie participated in ELC and many, many events and projects and programs, and of course I could go on and on and on, but I'd like us all to raise our glass to Julie Herndon. And here's to Julie. Everybody have their glass or Coke or whatever up. Here's to Julie, who has the will to win, the desire to learn and succeed, the urge to reach her full potential as a daughter, as a mother, as a wife, as a dentist, as a scout leader, as a gourmet cook, as an EMT driver, as a PTA president, as a world traveler, as a Rotary volunteer, as a cancer survivor, as a Rotary president, and soon the Rotary International Interact Chair of the Year. These are the keys that unlock the door to potential excellence and success. And Julie Herndon, you have it all. And one last thing. If any of you read the newsletter that Julie wrote her farewell little note, she said in the newsletter, she said, the world is round, and the place which may seem like the end really might just be the beginning. So, Julie, we want you to know that your end is never the end, it's a new beginning. And to help with this new beginning, we have a few things that we'd like to give you. So, let me start with oh, did you all drink? Take a sip. I forgot, take a sip. Here's to Julie. Okay, now we'll let Julie know what we have given her from Rotary. And Julie, to help you on your journey, your new beginning, here is a gift certificate from Apple, and Julie won an Apple Watch. So now Julie will be able to go buy tomorrow an Apple Watch. And I will say, Julie, I know, loves chocolate, and I had the best intention of having this humongous big chocolate fountain in the middle of the room and what have you. Well, that didn't work. So instead, we have for you a wonderful box of Saratoga chocolates just for Julie, because we know, according to her husband, that she really likes these chocolates. And she, Bill, you can't have one. These are all for Julie. So Julie has that. But we didn't want to forget you, Bill, so we made certain, oh my gosh, that you too can share a bottle of champagne. While Julie eats the chocolates, you get to have the champagne with Julie. So that's for Julie. And then finally, we have a pin, a past president's pin, that Bill gave me one, and I'm giving Julie one, and we all have 3 of them that look alike, but they're really nice. So this is for Julie. So she is now an official past president of Saratoga. And one more we have. Evan, would you like to come up? And here he comes.
He's running. He's running. He's going the wrong way.
There
it is. That's a run?
Thank you.
Julie, we just are jumping on the bandwagon. Thank you so much for working so well with us on the foundation. On behalf of the foundation members, congratulations, and you had a terrific year. Thanks.
I'd like to thank all of this wonderful crew. Thank you for your fabulous working together. Couldn't have made it without you. Thank you for the Julie board. Thank you, Jose, for the wonderful meal. Thank you all of you, for what you do for Saratoga Rotary. And I would say that, yes, Chuck.
I just, on behalf of the entire cast and crew, and I'm sure the audience, we would like to thank the writer and director. Is she here?
There's Kathy. Come on, Kathy.
Come on.
Here's our stage crew.
And Maria and Paul, thank you so much.
Maria. And everybody, you did a fabulous job. Thank you all. Well, I missed anybody?
Nope.
Okay, thank you. Dave Escherman in particular. Couldn't have done it without Dave. Thank you. One big picture. One at a time. We all have a big picture? And here's to Julie. I don't know that we love you, Julie.
I was waiting for Julie, Do You Love Me song. That was the song that I loved. I want to thank all of you, because without all your help and all your dedication, none of this would have happened. You guys made this so easy for me, and I've loved every minute of it. And thank you. And I'll be asking you because I'm chairing ELC this year. So I'll be looking for you. I need some help at ELC this year. Thank you very much.